What is up, everybody? Shoot. Oh dang, that shirt messes with the camera heavy. I feel like I'm wearing a digital shirt, dude. That's crazy. It messes with my eyes. That's funny. So yeah, we're gonna get some 7 days in, and then I also have Liza P re-downloaded, because it is a game that I have played and beat 1.5 times. But I have not ever played the DLC. So this stream might end and turn into a Liza P stream later on this evening. But we'll see. We'll feel the vibes and feel it out. Decide what we want to do. I mean, as much as I hate to say it, I was thinking about it a little bit. Like, we might even just be better off just staying at the base we're at and doing our quests there, but then saving the burnt forest base and trying to do our blood moons there. But we tried going there last night, and that storm happened, and it was like, well, now what? It doesn't tell us to leave the biome immediately anymore, it just tells us to seek shelter, but it gives us like a 15-second countdown. And that just ain't enough. Awesome. It's like the smallest tree of trees. And I hit it. Ooh. Let's see if we can go to our base or not. I mean, I did call this stream Burnt Forest Base Upgrade and Exploration. Now let's do quest in the Pine Forest. So, excuse me. It's such a trek, dude. I know I've complained about it already, but it is a trek. We got that new modem today, so I'm excited to see if that helps with like frames dropping and stuff like that. Excited to see. I ran a speed test off a charter. I said I was getting 130% speed. 130%. So good. What a drive, what a drive. Last night we did this drive only to get here and find out that there was a firestorm. Thankfully there is not one anymore. Because I'm going to try to stay here all night tonight, despite what we have back at the main base. I mean, we brought a lot of stuff back with us, I think, the last time we came here. The only thing is I should have wised up and brought some more stuff. So hopefully I got enough stuff. Oh, I made up. I should turn around, dude. I'm sorry. We made a lot of concrete. Like a lot of concrete. Let me ride up to Jen quick, because I got those chests out front, so I might be able to grab some stuff to bring back. I made so much concrete, I forgot all about it. I do got these 40 blocks, which can get me started, but like I want to try to come here for the night and not leave if I can help it. Not really. Dang it, dude. Now that's a waste of gas. We ain't going back. We'll go back later. I got 41 blocks I can play around with. We just drove like 2.3 or 4 kilometers. I'm not gonna turn around to turn back around. That'd be crazy. That's just on me. Oh, hopefully I brought my... Oh man, hopefully I brought that workbench and everything. Otherwise this is gonna be... I mean the workbench isn't too hard to make. The forge isn't either, but... I was just so excited to come check it out, I didn't think about... I was so excited to do it, I didn't stop to think like if I should type thing. I don't even have... Oh, I almost freaked for a second. I was like, I don't even have rifle ammo. Oh, turn. 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 There you go. It's another hog. We got a good 6 days before our next blood moon, so sweet. I guess we'll just get this going right away. Oh, the blocks on the inside I gotta worry about. I'll have to catch the other ones from the other side. Oh, I should be I'm a fuel. Oh, I shouldn't stack too much weight. Gross. What have I done? That about takes care of the steps. I mean, we'll have to upgrade these to cobblestone at the very least. We'll have to get some corners. Actually, we might as well just do that now, so I don't get hung up. This is, that's a problem. That there is what we call a problem in the industry. I'm also worried that I got all my entryways like that. I might have to put up actual doors, because they might be able to slip through that opening. And then they'll just walk right up to us. Awesome. Sound like someone that's about to die. Alright, yeah, we might have to make up some real doors. I don't think I brought the benches and stuff, unless I got stuff on my bike. I do. Oh, good. Excuse me, I am sorry. I had steak tacos for dinner, and I'm drinking it with the Baja Blast, like the Taco Bell official one, dude. It was so good. Good, good, good. Alright, yeah, I should probably bust this stuff up. Not that, but I should probably break this up, put a door in there. Or maybe I could put like a door and this as like extra. I don't got the wood. Hold on. Just want to see something, a little testaroonie here. That's actually pretty dope, not gonna lie. Little double defenses, dude. That is way cooler than I thought it was gonna be. And doors are like one of those things that you can upgrade in place. So that's sick. Dude, yes. That's so cool. I don't know why I think that's so cool, and I don't know why I never thought about this, but that is dope. Like, we can really just shut the house down. That's sick. Open that up, lob a grenade out. Got Fort Knox up in chalk. And now we got a forge and a workbench. Base upgrades and exploration. Actually, I'm sorry, let's pick that back up. I should have put my chests in there instead of putting that cobblestone up. And then it's like right down the steps when you walk in. Maybe I will put some there, it's not too late. I should still have some iron. That's pretty ugly though, huh? It's kind of cool that the base came with like its own little bunker. I mean, it's not like a bunker, but I can kind of turn it into one. Especially if I threw up like, you know, got rid of these railings, covered this all up, and then just made like one entrance. So they can't just come falling in. Excuse me again. I mean, they could probably bust through like that stuff, I guess, but... Guess we'll just have to see how the Blood Moon goes. For a second I thought that said 10,000 health and I was about to flip. Because I thought only steel had health like that, in block form anyway. 2k, that's not bad, because I think cobblestone's 1500, that's 1,000. Probably shouldn't go around busting my stuff up like that, but... What's past here? Are we expanding the bunker? We'll break one and see what it's about. Okay, alright, okay. That would actually look pretty clean, dude. Just to have like a wall of chests there. That would look pretty cool. That's what I was thinking about doing in here, though. And it would work. One thing I'm kind of worried about, though, is like I plan on making this like a Blood Moon base. And, right now... if I start putting up like forges and stuff, I mean obviously that'll have like the screamers coming at us, but batten down the hatches, dude. Now I kind of regret putting that cobblestone there, because I could have just made that a wall of chests. Eventually, I mean, this could be a wall of chests, but with how I plan on playing the game now with the update, I'm gonna have like a base in every biome, like as we get the badge for it. So I guess we'll just kind of have to shape what ends up becoming of like this base and like our Pine Forest base, because moving bases is gonna be kind of tedious with how big this map is. Sorry, I'm injuring my legs. Because it's like almost like a 4-kilometer trek every time we want to go from one base to the other. So I think we're gonna be staying here for a while. We're pretty much on the complete west coast of the map, so. I might keep busting that out and actually expand down here, make it a little bigger, get some water collectors and stuff going just down here. But I don't know. I don't know if I even want to put my workbenches down here. I kind of regret putting these chests down here, but I don't think I can pick them up. It's our most empty one. Yeah, I can't. Maybe if I break it. Probably not. And we do got cobblestone blocks, so that's dope. I got some holes in the wall to fill in. I don't think I'm gonna put a fence up around the base for time. I'm gonna probably end up breaking these, as sad as I am to do it. 'Cause I'm probably gonna put my chests in there. I can put like the forge there and the workbench there or something, then the 2 chests, and then you walk down. It's like Crafted City ready to go. I think that's what I'll do. Cause I think they fit well there, or at least decent. Once I break the light, that is. I'm gonna put it tight to there for now. Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum, ba-dum. Oh jeez. Trying to pull up the YouTube stream. There we go. Oops. Interesting. Hold on, someone commented on one of my videos, but I don't know which one. There we go. No unanswered comments around here. Oh, there goes all my iron bars. Is that a hazmat zombie? You guys heard that too, right? Yeah, dude. That ain't just the wind. Well, it wasn't what I thought it was, but it was a zombie, I guess. Kinda digging the base, not gonna lie. It's only gonna get better as we go too. Oof. Let's do it to it, you know what I mean? Base upgrades / exploration. Although it's not nighttime yet, so I should really be doing the exploration and then the base upgrades, but no. I should make one of those where I can still open them, but they just like lead into a wall of spikes or something. Just like a trap room. So then they come running in thinking they can get to us easy. But they run into a bunch of iron spikes. I don't know if I brought those 50 with or not. I just don't know how I feel. I mean, the garage doors have a lot of health. So I think they'll go for like probably the wooden walls first, or like over there where there's next to nothing as far as defenses. But again, I don't know the zombie AI or their pathing as well as I used to after the update. They pulled a fast one on me. Might put those somewhere. Oh, I thought they were, for some reason I thought they said old steel chairs. So then when they were giving me wood when I was scrapping them, I was like really confused. Awesome. I always forget to reload. Like for always, all the time. Okay, let's go cheat the system quick. I think I want those on the outside so then they can't jump up in there. Yeah. It'd be cool, like, if you had a lamb claim block down, you could pick up anything you placed. So then when you put a block down, misclick a block down, you can recover. I just scratched my eye really bad, or like outside of my eye. I'm not used to having fingernails. I usually chew them off, but I stopped chewing them, and I gotta cut them. And I'm not used to like having them. Used to having like nubs. As far as like my fingernails go. I had a bunch of glass falling into my guy's eyes. That's good. I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty excited for that. Lies of P DLC and whatnot. The only thing is, I think I'm on New Game Plus on my main run, and on my I started a new playthrough when I downloaded it on the computer. Back when it was still on Game Pass for free, and I don't know how, I didn't get very far. Excuse me, so I don't think I could jump like right into the DLC, which I mean is fine because I need to warm up anyway. I play with a controller though, that game, Everything else, not everything else. Mostly, I like any first-person game. I pretty much can play mouse and keyboard, but like any like Soulsborne or Souls-like, I've only really played Souls-likes so far. But any Souls-like, I struggle with on mouse and keyboard just because there's like so many buttons to remember. Like when I was trying to play Lies of P, like I would go to do something and like heal, and all of a sudden like I was using my grindstone and just getting worked over by the boss. And I'd rather just use a controller and put my ego to the side. As much as I'd like to learn that stuff on M and K, MKB, can't you see? Now that's an idea. But they can jump over 2 blocks, we learned. Maybe not because of that block would be technically in front of them. But now that's a door I can just like open up, let the breeze in, and none of those pesky little bugs will come flying in. And by bugs, I just mean any type of zombie. I kind of like that. I might even do that to the other one and just have one garage door. I should have done it to this one though, and like use that one to actually drive through, but dang it. Hindsight's in 2020. Still dope. Still kind of a cool concept if you ask me. And you can still shut the garage door. I gotta edit that Blood Moon video tomorrow, but I'm gonna try to obviously make the edit better than the last Blood Moon. And then this time I've only recorded the Blood Moon, so like it's just gonna be like a 24 or 25 minute video, and hopefully we can make it look cooler than the last one. As long as like each one's better than the last. Leveling up in real time. Sorry. I'm ending up drinking all my blackstrap trying to upgrade this base remodel, I guess. I'm not really upgrading it per se right now. Do a lot of air quotes. I got a headache that I've had since I woke up, and I've drank probably not enough water, if I'm being honest. I'll have another one. I had one just before I started, and then I smashed that Baja Blast. Both because it was delicious and because I was thirsty, but if I'm thirsty, I should just be chugging on agua. I didn't take my allergy pill. That's why I feel like crap. I'm gonna do that at some point. I won't do it right now, because I'll do it on like a BRB screen, so I'm not popping pills on a YouTube short. Or live, I mean. Even if it is a cheap allergy pill. Rather not risk it. Alright, I can pretty much just dedicate this wall to just crafting stuff then and save those 4 chests back there that I placed for whatever. I wish I would have thought about this before. Cause now look at that, it's like smooth, dude. Except I'm stuck. Okay, now it's smooth. But now these 4 are just like in the way. Alright, so let's go mods, parts, mats, mats, 2. What else do we need? What else do we need? What else do we need? We could really go crazy and like go like metals, but I don't think I'm gonna get that crazy. So let's just do that for now. Oh, building stuff. Then we can go weapon. Well, I don't know yet. Ooh. Okay, there we go. We'll do our food and meds and stuff here. We'll do all food in there for now, like seeds and everything. If it has to do with food, it's going in there. Jeez Louise. That music was all crazy, I just realized, for like no reason. Or maybe there was a reason and I just didn't know. Should have saved one of those chests for a drop box. That would have been smart. Stuck it up here somewhere. I think that's gonna be the door I use, since it's like a lot easier to just probably drive into. So I'll probably wall off this one. I don't know why, but I really like this concept here of like a door I can still open. It's like double the defenses. This one I think I'm only gonna go too high though, as an experiment. See if they can still hurdle it. I mean, I can. Because I can phase through that, it's automatic. Oh. No, I cannot. When I have my parkour higher, I can. Well, that one chubby zombie dude, he went crazy. He jumped high as heck. Alright, well we can open up the doors, let the breeze in, dude. My motorcycle's standing up on its own. That's probably the creepiest thing I've seen yet. I might just go... I'm gonna block these off right away. Copy, shape, and rotation is such a dope tool. Because if like, that works for a lot of stuff, like how I wasn't able to find bars in the own shapes, but then I just ran up and copied those wooden ones that I copied off of wherever. You can do that like if there's like a build, like a dev's block, or not a dev's block, because I think that's a different term. But if there's like a dev's build that you really enjoyed, you can like run up and pretty much copy it word for word and bar for bar by just copy, shape, and rotation. It's dope that they gave us that tool. I could throw a hatch in there as a precaution, but we're pretty like battened down, dude. I'm not gonna break that unless I start replacing it with like just a pillar, because this might be a load-bearing wall, and we got a lot more weight to put at the top. We actually have a lot of work to do at this place yet. Like it is and it isn't. The only reason that it is because we're by ourselves. Someday it'd be cool, like when the community is a little bigger, to like have like I think I mentioned this in a different stream, but just to be able to have like viewers kind of come and go would be kind of cool to me. They're just like a cool concept. Like eventually make like a world or a playthrough where it's like a private server and like, you know, only like not long time subs, but like I guess yeah, kind of long time subs can only join. And so like every time we're streaming, we could have like a full map just doing stuff. Do like little half and half. Like dude, we could set up so much stuff. It'd be cool. That'd actually be pretty fun. I could see that being fun. Set up like a little 10v10, like a little, I don't want to say army, but kind of like battle, I guess, or whatever. But you know, where we still are setting up bases, doing little raids and stuff. I don't know. I don't even know if that's possible, I guess, to be honest. I think you can have up to six people? No? Maybe? I might just be making stuff up completely, but I thought you could have like 6 people on your map in like a co-op type. You for sure can have 4. So I don't see 6 being like crazy this day and age. Well, at least we got a bathroom. Do I got any cobblestone? I could probably make some. Alright. Sick. Sick. I even got a window in the bathroom now for when I drop bombs in there, dude. 'Cause I will. What's this little room? It's crazy that the whole inside of the building is concrete. Well, actually, hold up. Hold up, hold up. Yeah, okay, so the whole building's concrete, except for like the windows that I had to fill in. And then this, obviously. Master Builder, dude. I'm gonna keep them cigarette sign up. That light, I'm not gonna lie to you, gotta go. If it wasn't flickering like that, it'd be fine. But I got my own light, got light there. That light's fine. That light's fine. I don't think that one works, but we'll leave it for now. Heck yeah, dude. I could see this being a pretty dope base. Just gotta open it up a little more. And then finish the end. There's some more air quotes. But finish like the entryway, which is actually like the entryway for zombies on the Blood Moon. Or Roman hordes and stuff like that. Oops. I mean, I don't need too big of an area to handle on my own. Especially if it all goes according to plan and they all run up right here and here only. It'll be fine. Then it'll be smooth as butter, but again, can't stress enough. I don't know zombies anymore. I don't know ball like I used to. I don't know ball like I used to. Something about those ones and like, oop, the way they walk or something, man. I don't know, I guess I'm just making excuses, but I just have a hard time hitting those ones. Last night I just had a hard time hitting my shots in general. I was gonna go straight to cobblestone, but I was just gonna use these up for now since it's the roof and it's kind of gonna be the behind the defenses. But I gotta finish the front that's still wood, so they don't try to target that. So I wanted to save my cobblestone for that. Oh, I gotta stretch my neck. I got a knot like right here, I think, that's like putting so much pressure on my shoulder and my neck. Got me all messed up. I'm almost worried too, because I see like up here that same symbol that says like it might just be hopefully for just this location, but that's the same symbol that it was showing us at places at the Pine Forest, that it was saying like we're already maxed out on the game stage, but we just pretty much got here, so anything that we find is going to be good for us. Like we're finding level 4 stuff, like level 4 decent stuff, I guess. But even in the Pine Forest, man, like we were getting some some pretty lucky drops. I think in an airdrop is where we got this rifle. We bought this bad boy off of Wrecked, or maybe it was Jen. Either way, we've been pretty fortunate. Should make sure to leave those down while I'm out and about, just in case I'm like running in an emergency and I'm like, ah. Should probably put a bed here too in case I die. I don't think I have one here. So let's do some exploration. Why can I not crouch? There we go. Awesome. Should have really put a silencer on this thing. Just use it as like my long range engagement. You know, like a rifle. Johnnytown. Mushrooms. Dang. I should make this. I don't think I've ever made one of those. Does it still count as a bedroll? I mean, in theory, you'd think it would, but you never know. That's a purple semi-truck? Are my shaders messed up? Huh. This is purple. Maybe I'm colorblind. I mean, this purple, or I messed up the joke. I was gonna say a different color for the wrench. I was gonna be like, oh, this red wrench is pretty sweet, but I messed it all up. My youngest son had a birthday today, and he got so much cool stuff, dude. I was so jealous. He got a Funko Pop, a Dragon Ball Funko Pop that I don't have. I was gonna cry almost. I think I did stomp my feet, throw a little fit, which is reasonable crash out. But no, he got some really cool stuff. He got like this like remote control centipede thing. It like slithers on the ground. It's pretty cool. We got a drone. He's been he's been asking for a drone forever. He got a Mario Kart remote control car. A lot of remote control stuff. A lot of arts and crafts stuff. Dude made out like a fat rat in a cheese factory. All the kids did really, because it was like this big old scavenger hunt. But like each stop of the scavenger hunt, because it was pretty much across downtown of the city I live in, and like each stop of the scavenger hunt, the items got cooler and cooler. So like even the kids, I mean, it was, you would have thought it was like the kids' birthday too. And then it ended at this nice park, so everybody got to play, hang out, and have cake. It's a little something. Wasn't nothing major. It was just like my son's like closest kids his age, his cousins, family, all family. Basically, like, I wouldn't say like his siblings were there too, obviously, but basically like the kids that came were like his siblings because he sees them every day. Just about. The VP plower, dude. VD plower. Venereal disease plower. I think it's for P. I don't think we need any more engines. We got a lot of engines, man. Oh, and I didn't go to sleep till like probably closer to 3, and then I think I woke up around like 8:39. So I'm gonna be starting to mumble and get all sleepy not too long from now. Which is kind of why I wanted to just do a Liza P stream. But I also want to get my 7 days in because I do love this game. Which is why I stream it. And it might have just been that like maybe I wasn't looking hard enough, because I guess I never really searched for live streams. I've just watched like videos here and there. But I honestly don't think I've seen many 7 days live streamers. I've seen a lot of content creators and like people that make really, really good videos. But again, I've also, and I'm not saying there aren't any, but I've just never like went out and sought them like I have like say a DBL streamer. Because I'm a nerd. One thing that's nice about living in the burnt forest is it seems like nitrate seems to be like its ore of whatever. Like its biome ore, because that was the biome one of the biome challenges was gathering nitrate. But you can get coal pretty easy from these little piles here. And from, I don't know if they still have them, but all the trees. Yep. Okay. I thought they were different, kind of like smoldering trees, but you get coal from the trees as well. So like while we live here, this would be a really good time to stock up gunpowder. There's a lot of zombies around though. That's something to worry about a little bit. It's like right there, there's 5 of them, and that's just on this part of the house. Close to leveling up, kinda. Kinda, sorta. And then hopefully, because I'm going to play around after, during, before, whatever, like while I'm editing that Blood Moon video. But hopefully by like Monday's or Wednesday's stream, I'll have some music that can be playing in the background for our 7 days streams. For like moments like this where I'm kind of a little tired and just not super talkative. And it's like kind of just getting into nighttime and there's not much going on, where even like the game's not playing much music, then at least there'll be something to listen to, because my guy in the chair came up with some heat. it's definitely something I've been wanting to do, just haven't really gotten around to it, because pretty much like the moment I'm able to stream, I like try to do it. But I'm also, again, like, trying to learn myself on the editing. You know, I'll watch videos when I get like super stuck on something, but it'd be cool to like kind of learn myself with each video that I edit myself. Like I was saying to my cousin while I was talking to him, like a real life video game, but it's just the real life. Like we're doing quests and getting experience and leveling up, but IRL, dude. Like the quest I got tomorrow is making and editing that video, which will give me some experience points, whether I succeed or fail. Some IRL experience. So now since I rendered these doors useless for myself, I'm gonna line them up with spike traps. Can I? Oh, I was gonna say if I could put them on the inside and still close that door in like this little void. Dude, you are kidding me. That's awesome, because I think the game's done too. Dude, I didn't even watch him yet, but just like looking at the thumbnail of the Be Right Back, that's gonna be sick, brother. I can already tell. That's like perfect. I'm excited. I've been waiting on this DLC for a long time because like that's a, as far as like Souls likes go, by far my favorite. Like Lords of the Fallen's good. I haven't beaten it yet, but Lies of P. Because at the time when I played that game, I never played Bloodborne, and so like I was like, this is it. Like this is the closest I'm ever gonna get to Bloodborne. And then I played and got like 1 or 2 trophies away from platinuming Bloodborne, but I should have thrown in the title that this may turn into a Lies of P stream, but what I can do is I can start a new YouTube stream, like even right now I could, and it starts without a title, so I might be able to edit that title from my stream, or from the, you know, like as it's going, I might be able to edit the title like I can in Twitch, because I can always just change my Twitch title. Either which way, I appreciate it. I probably won't be able to set up. I mean, I guess I could. I'd have to just straight up end stream though. Quick set up my OBS, and then come back. But either I might not do that tonight. Either way, I might play some Lies of P tonight. I don't know if I can dive straight into the DLC with where I'm left off in the game, but I am excited. Dude, for sure. I think that's gonna bring it was my wife's idea. She's like, because that's that was, out of all my games I played, that's her favorite one to watch. That I've forced her to watch. She's like, you should stream that game, because it's like she really likes watching it, and I love that game, dude. The graphics, the story, all of it. So that's you know. And like I said, this isn't just like a 7 days channel. There's some DBL content. There's some Dragon Ball. There's some Zombies, 7 days, Survival, and then for sure Lies of P. And then eventually I'll get around to getting like Elden Ring and stuff, but right now, Lies of P, dude. I'm kind of, oh, dude, should I just, we've been going for an hour. How about at 9? Yeah, a little after 9 when we're like 2 hours in. Then I can at least have like a 2-hour, 7 days stream up. I'll end stream, mess around with my OBS quick, get that stuff set up, just to somewhat have like a Lies of P crazy dark puppet-ish theme set up, and then I can stream with like the decent overlays, just so it's not like janky. I don't want to say janky, because none of it, you know, not by any means does it look janky. It would just be kind of funny, like streaming 7 days, or streaming Lies of P with like a blood moon and zombies and stuff on the screen. Not bad. I don't think it really be that big of a deal, but you know what I'm saying. You know I'm driving that, son. Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum, bum, bum. Alright, 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 alright. I was sitting there watching it download. I felt bad because I was like blowing you up. I'm like, I don't know what to do. But I was just sitting there watching it download and looking at the time. I'm like, oh, I want to go live soon, but like, the game is just about done. But like. And then I finally was like, oh, yeah, let's launch some 7. We'll launch on some 7. We'll play. I think I said earlier in the stream. I don't think anyone was here though. I was like, we'll play the vibe, see how it feels, and you know, if all of a sudden like the 7 day stream just blows up and everyone's here for some 7 days, then obviously we'll keep on with some 7 days. But I do got a hankering. It's been a while since I played any Soulsborne. Oh, that's a lie. Not like too long, because I played some Lords. That's the last Souls-like and Soulsborne, or anything Souls-ish genre that I've played. And that game was pretty dang good too. My first playthrough, like my first time playing it, I'm like, bah, game sucks. I wasn't a fan of it because of the whole like Umbral, dark side, light side world. But then like I was like, oh, it's kind of like a Link to the Past if you think about it, where there's 2 worlds and you gotta kind of bounce between both of them to get ahead in life. And then I think I made another character and really had a blast. Jeez, can't type. I don't think I got iron bar. Do I got enough? I don't have any, do I? Cause oh, I do. I'm an idiot, dude. I'm such an idiot. But we already knew that. And I don't know, I mean, it could just be me personally. I love 7 Days to Die. I've loved it since the day I found out about it. But I got a feeling that, I mean, Lies of P's a little bit, especially with the DLC, it's a little bit more recent. So that might bring in some more people. People might want to see me trying to fight a boss and get all upset and crash out. You never know. You never know what people are into these days. Only LG knows. LG Rhythm. Alright, well there goes all of our meds in one go. But we're healed. 7,000 health. That can stay there. Alright, let's place our bed. This is now our bedroom. Why is it clipping through the floor? I don't like that. Come on, that's like the perfect spot. Brother, what is the dealio? You scared I'm gonna wake up and hit my head on the shelf in the morning? Like, come on. If they were. They're like, well, we really don't want you to hit your head when you wake up. It's a safety hazard. It's the zombie apocalypse and all that. Alright, now we got a drop box. We're gonna be riding our bike in through here most of the time. So I don't know how often we're gonna use that entrance. So I'm probably gonna put the drop box. I don't know yet. Let's do a little test run. The shadow of my bike is dope, dude. Looks like a creature of the night. What is going on? My keyboard about to die or something? Alright, so come rolling up to the base after a long day of doing missions and exploring. It's like, boom, park our bike right here, close our garage. We are so full of stuff. Let's put it all right. If we put our chests here, that's probably the best spot actually. Put them there, and then we can just cart them downstairs. Oh. I don't like floating chests, though. That's kind of a thing. That is a thing, so let's try something. Let's not give up yet here. This railing might just be taking up too much of that block space, which I think is the case. So we're gonna remove it and put this in its place. Yeah, ha ha. We now have a sell drop box. Look at that, it's so pretty. And then when we get more iron, since I just used like 120 iron bars to make just chests. That's all I made was chests. I don't even have enough stuff to put it in the chests, but we got chests. Once we get some more iron, I'll make another chest, and then we'll have a sell box and a drop box to keep them separated. Yeah, we'll see how things are going around 9, 'cause right now, and it's not like our streams pop off by any means. I mean they do, I guess. Last night we ended up with like 40, I think, views before we ended. But we're at 2 views on YouTube side, and I think one of them was just me checking things out like I always do. So I might end up swapping to Liza P, but I probably won't be able to launch that stream until like 9:30, depending on how long it takes me to set up a new OBS, or not a new OBS, but I should try a new scene. I'm getting off topic. God, it's tempting to just do it right now, but I don't want to have like a super short. I don't want to have too short of like a stream up, you know what I mean, and then switch to like another stream. Looking all weird like I don't know what I'm doing or something. I don't, but we learn, we gain experience, and we level the f up, and we squeeze on slime stuff in our pastime. Normally I'd try to do it with my right hand, but when I'm not busy with it, no pun intended, because I got this hand all sliced up on a job once, so it's a little messed up compared to what it used to be, so I try to keep it like flexing and exercise and tight. Dang, that neon light is dope, actually. I think it's both those lights kind of mixed, making that pink and... oh, maybe it is just that. Either way, those are staying, as long as the zombies don't break them. I like the color hue that it gives off when I walked out. At first I thought it was like a cop car going off or something. Alright, what was I just about to do here? Was it wood? Not that. That was definitely not it. I know that for a fact. I was coming out to harvest something. It was wood. This is the rhythm of the night. The night. Does this give me steel? Just iron. There's some type of sign or light post or something that the game, that content creator, like back in like when the game first came out on console edition or whatever, this version launched. You know, I was watching like the 50 tips and tricks, and one of them was that like light posts and stuff give you yo dude, what's happening? Light post gives you steel. That's cool that you made it, dog. What's going on, man? I was thinking around 9-ish I might end the 7 days stream and play some Liza P, so I just got Liza P in the DLC since it's on sale. And I've been waiting on that DLC since it was announced. I don't think I can dive straight into it though, so that's kind of depressing. I might end up just launching a whole... Yeah, dude, for sure. That's exciting. Either way, whether it's 7 days or Liza P, it's cool that you made it. Yeah, dude, we're here, kicking it. Always welcome to, dude, anytime. Mondays, Wednesdays, we don't stream too long during the week, but Fridays and Saturdays are kind of our nights. Yes, sir. Yep. But it is cross. I believe I read that it's cross-platform with all consoles, and so for sure Xbox. I know. But I want to say PlayStation, Xbox, and PC. No mods. Nope. Just base. Just base game. It is the second or first like major update. But I think like third or fourth like patch type. But they just did like they did a pretty big overhaul with this Storms Brewing update, it's called. And they changed the way like the biomes work. They added a decent amount of new zombies for being like biome specific zombies, and just kind of like other little random things like bees, that like zombie bees that attack you, and like a zombie that spits bees. That dude's pretty crazy. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, but that was the downside. Because it is a separate game from like vanilla 7 Days to Die, and so like even though because this is the game preview, whereas the original 7 Days to Die I think was just 7 Days to Die. They are two separate entities, which is kind of bunk. What's extra bunk is this is my second time buying it, because I bought it the Xbox when it came out, but I got it at a cheaper rate. Since I had Legacy, they sold it to me for like, I think like 30% off or something, $30, I can't remember, but I got it cheaper since I had Legacy. But then I ended up buying it again for my PC. Dude, for sure, yeah. Well, and like what really sucked is I was like, I played with some buddies on the Xbox like when this version first came out, and we were on like day like 240 something, I'm pretty sure. Like we had it all. And then we all took a break, because that's right when I got my PC, was like right around that time. And then I ended up getting it again in hopes that like eventually we would all link back up and do some gaming. And I started a world just in case they decided to play, and I got pretty darn far. But this was just before I started streaming and just before the Storms Brewing update. And then I was like, oh, I'm going to stream some 7 Days to Die, because on my solo world, I'm just about to do a Blood Moon. That should be some cool content and something fun to do. And I logged in, and I'm like, oh, nice, the Storms Brewing update. And I was like all excited. And my world, I think it's just the world size. Something about it does not jive with version 2.0. And so it's not even that I lost the world. The world was still there. I just couldn't log into it, and it just said it like, you're just here's the world and all your hard work, you can look at it, basically is what it said. So this is my second solo playthrough on the PC, but my third or technically my fourth playthrough of this version of the game. Short story long. But I was all excited because my first playthrough on my PC. No, that's just that the blood. If it's no, that should just be me. Cause I'd never posted any clips of like me and my boys playing, so it's just me. If I was talking, I was doing probably doing it live. Cause I really only game if I'm live now, really. Otherwise, I'm playing with the boy or playing DBL. But yeah, this is like my third playthrough, and it sucked that I had to like restart again. But at the same time, it's like I got such a love for the game that I almost really, truthfully at its core, I'm like not super bothered by it. The only thing that I was like somewhat upset about is I was like excited to log in and be like, oh yeah, I get to go straight into streaming a Blood Moon, and I wasn't. And then B, I quote unquote lost the progress because the game wouldn't let me log into that world anymore. But it's okay. Yeah, dude, for sure. That's sick that you stopped by. Sick that you happened to stop by. Did you, you probably didn't get an alert, I would think, because I don't think, like, I'm big time enough to even have alerts go out when I go live, so did you just, like, happen to notice that I went live? Oh, I'm streaming to Twitch right now, yeah. Yeah, I got my Twitch chat right next to my YouTube chat. I'd like to do more. I'd like to stream to Kick and Twitch and YouTube and TikTok, but I don't think my PC would be able to do all of that and play a good game. But I am currently live on Twitch and the Tube. What am I doing here? There we go. And we got our cell box. The Tube. Alright. Yeah, there you go, dude, for sure. And I think you can turn them on, but I don't think you'll get them even when I go live yet. I don't think I'm like big time enough. I was gonna do air quotes again, but I think I've done them like 30 times already, and I'm only like an hour and a half into the live stream, so I better cool it on the air quotes. But I don't think, just like with how the algorithm works for smaller time streamers, like even though you're a subscriber and like one of my first 10 subscribers, even though you could have like the alerts on and stuff, I don't think it'll tell you. Which is another reason why I need to like make a Discord and an X and a Facebook, so that way like I can get everybody kind of grouped up on there and say like, oh, going live, at least for these earlier stages until people start getting alerts. Right now the big push, we actually hit one of our follower goals last night on Twitch, which was pretty dope. Last night was a very good night for the stream. We got plus 5 subs last night. That was awesome. Because I wouldn't say I was getting bummed, but we were sitting at 20 for a while, and I was just like, man, like, I'm putting out shorts and the shorts are getting decent views, but the needle wasn't moving, and so being on the live stream and watching, getting the heads up from my guy in the chair, that it was sick. It was sick. So yeah, we hit one of our follower goals last night on our Twitch side. We hit 10 followers. That was dope. And then right now the big push is for 50 subs on YouTube, because that's when I'm allowed to do vertical streams. And so I can do this, so I'll be able to stream horizontally how I am now on YouTube, but then also have a stream feeding on shorts. So then as people are scrolling, if they've ever looked up any 7 days content, it should auto pop right up into their feed, and that's what we're gunning for right now. That'd be dope. Yeah, we're pushing for 20 on Twitch right now, and 50 on YouTube. So like, you know, family, friends, anybody, make sure you share, comment, sub, all that. It's all appreciated. Dude, I was cheesing ear to ear last night. I just kept getting like a message from my guy in the chair. He's like, "Hey, make sure you say that you got another one. Make sure you hit him up. Say thank you." I'm like, "Dude, for sure." I'm beyond thankful. Like I said too, especially after like every morning after posting videos the night before, or you know, post videos the morning of and checking that night, and it's like, the videos do, you know, for me, like the video's doing decent. It's just I'm not pulling subs, and got 5 last night. It was dope. It was very exciting. One of them actually came in from one of the shorts that I posted, which was even more exciting, because it was one of my DBL shorts, and so that was cool. It wasn't even 7 days short. But that's one thing I'm like trying to stress too, is I'm trying to not just go one direction with the channel, and so it's not just like a survival channel or not just a zombie game channel. You know, I'm also posting Dragon Ball videos, and not too long into tonight I'll be playing some Lies of P. But what I'm gonna do is end stream for that, so then I can mess with my overlays a little bit, so they're a little bit more fitting. So that way you don't have like zombies walking at you in a blood moon while I'm playing a Soulsborne game. But I am pretty damn excited to play Lies of P. Not only because it is a really good game in my opinion, but I'm really excited for that, whatchamacallit. I'm not sure I know Vertigo. Maybe I might have seen them. Something of theirs, I'm sure. If they're like a bigger, not bigger, it's not like I only watch big time. I watch a lot of small time streamers actually, but I'm not sure if I've heard of them. It doesn't like ring a bell off the name. Oh, that's what's up, yeah. That's one thing I gotta like almost get a little better at, is like not, I don't want to say like overhyping the situation, but like really kind of like, you know, gassing it up a little more than it is, just for like the engagement and the content. Like I don't want to, there's this one 7 Days to Die streamer. I think he's, or not streamer, I think he might be a streamer, but he's for sure like, he makes videos, content and stuff. And I'm not gonna say his name because I'm not trying to like dog on him, because you know, anybody that's making content and putting themselves out there like that, more power to him. But like this dude, like it's even in his like channel description, but he's like, oh, basically he just screams, like he's just that's his shtick, is he's just screams. And so like, I don't know, he'll make this base in creative that's like just unbeatable. It just funnels zombies into a hole, and basically like an self-automated zombie killing base, and like one slight inconvenience will happen, like a cop will blow up that will do no damage to his steel base, and he's like and like screaming curse word, which I don't care about the cursing. I'm personally not cursing this early into the channel, but eventually we will. But like, just obnoxious, you know, like couldn't be me, dude. I got no problem like trying to make you laugh, and you know, if like a situation happens and I'm laughing, dude, best believe I'll try to make you laugh too. But like, I'm not gonna scream because 10 HP. I lost 10 HP on my friggin'. I appreciate that, man, for sure. I appreciate that. And that's the thing too, is like, I'm not, we're just gonna do, you know, we're gonna go out here, play some games, and just be us. Hopefully make a community out of it, crack some jokes along the way, make a mother truck smile. But we ain't gonna flip flop. We ain't gonna try to do anything different, be anything we're not. That dude looked like he just rose out of the ground. Not what I meant, but we got him. Oh, dude. Yeah, no, once we get the vertical streams going, that could be me, dude, because Dragon Ball Legends makes me do some crazy stuff. Maybe not that crazy, like, but definitely then the yelling might happen, but it won't be like yelling at minor inconveniences. It'll be like, you know, I yell like when the game doesn't register my inputs, or like when the dude that I'm fighting is like obviously cheating because the game is lagging, but only for me, kind of a thing. Then I'm like, all right. Then I start getting a little mad. Take my glasses off my face and crumble them into a ball out of pure rage. Like the old days. Alright, for real, let's lead it a little bit. There we go. Act like we've done this before. Act like we've done this before. What are we doing here? We gotta heal up our bike. That's the other thing too about the Burnt Forest compared to the Pine Forest, dude, is like Jen is at least a kilometer away. So any mission we get from her, that's a kilometer drive to her, a kilometer drive back to the area where the mission is, and another kilometer back to claim it. So that's can't be worth it in gas. For sure, eventually, dude. I'm sure it'll come. I'm sure it'll come eventually. Especially when Dragon Ball comes in, or not Dragon Ball, but Dragon Ball Legends comes into play. Because then you know there's gonna be the rage baiter in chat, or like what's really gonna kill it, what's gonna set it off. I'm sure is probably not even. Oh, maybe PvP, because that makes me the most mad. But like saving up, or like, you know, doing all the events and saving all of the in-game currency and then trying to summon on like a new unit and not getting it, that would like, and then somebody like watches you do that and they're like, oh, I got him first try with only like half of what you just spent. You know, and obviously just rage baiting. Then they might see, then they might get the clip that they're trying to farm. But it's I never minded it, even in Legacy. But after Storms Brewing, like, it used to be you saw a biome, you can go into it. You know, the only thing you had to worry about was like, not the biome itself, but like, it was scary, or not scarier, but stronger zombies and etc. etc. Harder POIs. But now with the Storms Brewing update, you can't just wander into a biome. Well, you can, but you can't stay there long unless you like make these special smoothies. And if you don't make the smoothies, oh, that's sick. We found a oh, dude, now we can do quests. Okay, we found a new Jen, everybody. We found Jen's sister, Jen. You can't just wander into the biomes without smoothies, and the smoothies are like, the smoothie gives you like immunity to the biomes debuffs, but only for like the amount of time that like a normal food buff would give you. And then after a set amount of time, you now get these biome badges after, or not a set amount of time, but after you complete all of the challenges in that biome, then you get the biome badge and you can survive there without having to drink the smoothies. But you can't still, like, I haven't seen a storm yet, but storms are supposed to be a big deal. When I didn't have the biome badge and there was a storm in the Burnt Forest, it was like sirens were sounding every second, and it was like, leave the biome, leave the biome, leave the biome, whether I had a smoothie on me or not. Last night I was coming here and it just said seek shelter and gave me like a 15-second countdown. I didn't want to see what happened after the 15 seconds ended. I think I just started losing health or coughing up blood or something. But my biggest concern is like, I don't know if the storms are random. And so like if I'm mid blood moon and a storm comes, I mean I'll already kind of be inside somewhat because I'll be at my base, but like all your vehicles cred out during a blood moon. And so like I couldn't just hop on my bike and drive to my other base to finish the blood moon because my vehicle would crumb out. We did just find a magazine that lets us find honey off of straight trees, by the way. That is dope. And finding this gen made it to where we can do quests here instead of having to drive all the way here. And I believe I was talking about that last night, how there's duplicates of the traders since the map is so big. But
sorry for my foul mood. My coffee maker's on the fritz again.
I don't mind, I don't mind there being multiple gens, if you know what I'm saying. That's, my girl, dude. You know what I'm talking about. When I walk in and she's like, Konnichiwa, that means good afternoon. I'm like, huh,
Need a little
Jen.
tender loving care?
See, dude? She was at TLC, son. She's talking about TLC like she can hear me. I can buy a motorcycle from her. Dude, bunkers are sick. I've always just loved the idea of a bunker. Like, no matter what base I build, I might not build a bunker there, but I always, like, dig straight down to bedrock. Oh! 15,000 dukes, dude. Dang, we wouldn't even be able to buy that. Like, if we had saved all of, maybe if we would have saved every single duke we've ever gotten ever since we started. But she's not gonna have it forever. So like,
If you find any extra medicine
yeah,
out there,
we ain't getting
I'll buy it off of
15,000
you for a
dukes in 2
discount.
in-game days. But let's get some jobs done for her. Hell yeah.
I need someone who's okay. Be careful.
Hell yeah, hell
and
yeah, hell
try not to
yeah.
Get yourself killed.
Konnichiwa. Dude, Jen's my girl, for real. Compared to Wrecked, though, like, all the traders are better than Wrecked, but Jen's like, that's my girl, dude. I was gonna say my #1 gal. I wanted to reiterate because I kind of paused it. I was like, Jen's my and then I stopped, so I wanted to. Yeah, dude. Yeah, oh yeah, for sure. I did it for 2 reasons. One, it was an achievement, and 2, I was gonna attempt to make a subterranean base because bedrock is indestructible. So there's like no better floor, obviously, than a floor that doesn't break. So I was gonna make a base out of down at the very, very bottom where there was bedrock with the auger, but at the time it was just not feasible. Because at that time it was me and 2 other buddies, and we already had like 2 or 3 bases and like another one going. Because we went off, we were finally like, we were so kitted that we were like, we started in the pine forest, obviously, and then we found this sick island. It wasn't like a huge lake, but it was just like, we'll just say like the lake was like this big, and then the island was like this big, and so we built like a compound on that island, and then that was really fun. And then we ended up like just getting too good to the point where like the island base was literally just a compound where we stored like all of our stuff, and then we had a horde base in the wasteland, or well, yeah, I think the wasteland, because that's the hardest biome, and that's just where we started doing our blood moons, just for better stuff to drop, I guess, that we didn't even really need. Like, we were just kidding. I don't think I'm gonna double dip. Nah, we're just gonna launch it. Because I want to try to get some money going right away. And this is just a clear, so let's do it to it. Yeah, well, that's the thing too, is it depends on, I think, the world size of how deep the world actually is. Because when me and my buddies did it, we played on a relatively, I think like the smallest random generated map you could make, and it was a ways down, but it definitely wasn't that. It didn't take that long. But it depends on if you did it in Legacy too, because Legacy I think was like I think no matter what, I think Legacy had deeper digs, but I could be mistaken. Dude, yeah, it's a completely different game. I mean, even like, and it's not like the graphics are top notch, but compared to what Legacy was, yeah, dude, it's a completely different game. I remember first booting it up on my Series X when me and my boys were like getting ready to play, and it was like, oh my gosh, dude, we were like so happy, because it really does. I mean, and you know, comparing it to like Ark Survival, no, I mean Ark blows this game out of the water when it comes to the graphics, but I love this game, dude. Maybe gameplay too, but something about this game in particular. As far as survivals go, like, I don't know, for some reason 7 days just, maybe it's because like I've loved zombies since I was little, or I don't know, but games always had me. I'm glad there's so many hogs here, dude. Up to 212 raw hog meat. Alright, who's trying to get blasted? Let's drink some blackstrap. Actually, I'm about to get hungry, so let's eat some stew. Some veggie stew. We're coming in through the window. Right about now. I don't like that noise. Dude, for sure. Yeah, I agree completely. And that's obviously as like a big 7 Days to Die fan, but like there was so many people that were like doing their own updates and like just keeping the game alive for the fun pimps, I think, at one point. And it was almost like heartbreaking that they released it on console but then did nothing with it. Like they released the most big game, like it was version 1.0, dude. Yeah, dude, love you too, man. I appreciate you swinging through. Enjoy your dinner. Tell the fam I said what's good. Tell them to like and sub up too. You know, it's I'm just playing. But for real though, tell them I said what's up. Moms and them. Tell them I said hello. Hope everyone's doing well. I'm happy you made it. Happy you stopped by for one. But, yeah. Now you know how we get down, so you can swing by anytime. Lately, it's been a lot of 7 Days to Die content, but like I said, now that I got Liza P and the DLC, we'll be making a, what would they call that? An editorial? No. Either way, we'll be doing a little bit different content with some Liza P. And that should make for some pretty sick clips too, like if I can go in there and like one try a boss or clutch up against a boss, dude. Oh man, I might play that. It is getting close to 9. Do I got anybody on my Twitch side? I got one person on my YouTube side. Whoever you are, appreciate you being here. Oh, it's still you. That's what's up. What up? I'm glad she smiled. I like that. That's what I like to hear, dude. That is what I like to hear. Oh, real quick, wait. Tell me what you're having for dinner. I want to know what you're eating. Oh, did you show her? Can she see me? Or did you just tell her I said hi? Or were you like, you know, as I was talking? Because that'd be cool too. I forget, like, that my face is... I don't, and I do, I guess. It's cool. It's different, but it's cool. Can't say you're new here with with a mod wrench next to your name, dude. Busted. guy's a fed, bro. I'm just kidding. What up, dude? What's funny is, like, it's kind of like the gang's back together again from, like, 13 years ago, in a sense. Got a mod pops in, he's like, this is my first time on the stream. Do y'all... Wait. Oh, what is that from, dude? Because I say that so often. Like, I say that at work to, like, 60-year-old burly dudes that are just trying to fix air conditioners. And they think I'm weird as hell, but... Dude, that's sick. All of that is sick. The dinner choice, and the fact that she got to see me and lit up. Because, you know, it's all love when it comes to moms, dude, for sure. You know it's all love, dude. Y'all want to get butt naked and wrestle? Is that what it's from? Hey, hold on, which part? Don't tell me. God, don't tell me. Don't tell me what movie either. Now that I know it's from Scary Movie, let me think here. The first one? I think it's not Shorty. Is it Shorty? No, it's Ray. I think Ray says it. It's either the first or the second one, and I'm locking in Ray saying it. Not the clown. I don't think it's when he's like wrestling the clown. I think it's Ray that says it though. Cause he is like the hella sus, creepy. Not creepy, cause he's funny as all get out. But I used to love. I still probably would crack up with those movies, dude. Meet up at the water fountain. So like when they're talking like, oh, Bobby's got a baby donk too? Yeah, okay, yep. And she's like, no, not that. Yeah, okay. Yeah, deuces, bro. Peace out. Thank you for stopping. If you get bored later, and you want to check out, I don't know, you probably have seen Liza P, or I know for sure I've at least mentioned it once or twice to you, but if you're bored later and, you know, just throw me on for some background noise, dude. We're going to be streaming some Liza P, and that is going to be cinematic AF. A little bit more, I wouldn't say hands-on, but probably a little bit cooler to watch in some instances. I know you're a 7 Days to Die fan, but even as like a die-hard 7 Days to Die fan, some of this stuff can be boring to watch. I could only imagine from like a viewer's perspective, because I'm the one like grinding for this. Jesus, there's a lot of, oh my god, dude, they're everywhere, and I run into a closet. Are we cooked? Let's find out. Of course we're not, dude. It's headshots for days. If they would have all swarmed at once and it was nighttime, then it would probably have been bad. If half of that group or more would have been Orange Eyes, we would have died for sure. Oh, I died last night, by the way. Happy Harmony. Remember how I was on like 27 hours of in-game playtime? I don't know if you fell asleep or not before, but I died last night on just like a random place. I'm pretty sure. I don't even think I was doing like a I was doing a mission, but a screamer came that wasn't even part of the mission. She just showed up, and it was a green yeah, dude, and I forgot to clip it. It was a green, it wasn't even part of the mission. She was like a green radiated screamer, and she brought a whole army of all green radiated Orange Eyes, and I'm like, dude, I just did the Blood Moon and didn't see a single green zombie, and here a screamer brought an entire army of them, dude. It was, I think it sucked too, because I was trying to see how long I could survive for, and we were on like 27 hours, so like, that might be a good clip too, because like, it was one of those like, hang your head, like, what else can you do but just shame type. Speaking of screamer, dude, there's a lot of zombies out there. Sick. For sure, yeah. Well, and that's one thing too, like, I wish I could just, like, record all, I mean, I could. Just every stream I do, just record and save it, and then sit there and painstakingly go through, and, you know, obviously I would remember some of, like, the good stuff, but, that is one, like, pretty nice aspect of, like, the whole Twitch thing, too, is, like, if I'm fast enough, I can just quick, there's, like, one or two I think I was able to do myself. Oh, I should stop. I want to sell that. Alright, I gotta get down to my bike, because I want to hit all this stuff. We're done with the quest. So we are going to put him down. Hopefully this doesn't break our leg. Nice. Alright, where is our bike? Because we can always build right back up to that window. Yeah, clipping the death would have been... It wasn't even like my... Truthfully, it wasn't even my first thought, just because of like how bummed out and like... I guess almost disappointed I would say I was. A, that I died. B, that I was attacked in like the Pine Forest by crazier zombies than even the Blood Moon sent at me. Cause like, I mean, I'm talking like... Every single zombie was radiated, orange eyes. Like, it was insane, dude. Insane in the brain, dude. I think the whole time, too, obviously, I'm like, what is this? They're all green! We just had the Blood Moon and it wasn't even like this! Why are you doing... Like, just, maybe not screaming, because, you know, whole house was sleeping, but... Definitely was not taking it lightly, you know. I mean, that was we were alive. We were on this same life for like over, I think, or close to, or just about, or over 27 IRL hours. So like, yeah, I was excited to keep that going. So that was a little depressing, but it happens, dude. It's the same lesson I'm trying to teach my 3-year-old. It's a game. You're gonna lose. So that must be its own location then, because I just cleared this and the quest is done. Otherwise I'd be going in there too, I'm for sure. So let's just keep worrying about quests for Jen, because that's my girl. Should I just do ladders, I guess? What is up? Oh, because I got bars typed. Okay, I was like, what's up with the shapes being non-existent here? Alright, let's see what that infected cache, this is huge. I mean, look at that. And I know I said it last night too, but I swear they updated, in the update, the amount of like high power and armor piercing and stuff you find, because even when I was like level 100 or 200 something and had like all perks, at least like combat related, so like my pistol perks were max, like where it would be making sense that I would be finding this much ammo, I never found this much ammo. We had a lot of regular ammo. Oh, dude, that's sick. That's sick that you still have it. That's sick that you still have it. I don't think I can even use that nickname anymore, because I think there's like a more professional person that goes by the name Steiny that like doesn't have the greatest reputation, so I think that pretty much throws that out the window, but Cheeky's cool. And I don't think I was going to do Sly Tendencies, but it's technically a rapper's starting name that he used before he changed it, so I don't know if it's like copyrighted, but I really like Sly Tendencies. But Cheeky Delinquent came from the same place that Childish Gambino got his rap name from. So that's where that came from. Yeah, yep, that's who it is. That'd be him. I don't know much about him. I just know that I don't want to be associated with him, I guess. Not necessarily good or bad. It's just that, you know, via just the name alone. Oh, dude took my name, son. Yo, it's me. Your boy, Cheeky D. We're back again. With my girl, Jen. Jen, say konnichiwa out of the chat.
Well, that was fast. Nice job.
That's... You weren't supposed to
Hey
tell.
there.
You weren't supposed to
Are
tell
you
him
looking
that.
for medical supplies or just here to check out my other wares?
Dude, she is... I swear she's hitting on me. I mean... I might be just overthinking it, but... Earlier she said something about TLC, and just there, like, that was a really long pause before she said other wares, you know what I mean? Like, and she knows, like, I haven't been subtle about, you know, my feelings for her. Just looking over the shoulder for the wife.
Thanks
You
for the
know,
business. Here's your pay
I'm
for
gonna
a
be
job
honest,
well
I think
done.
even my wife would understand
Top tier treatment.
my attraction to Jen in 7 days today. Ooh. What do we get from that? Like 2K? Yeah, whenever, dude. I'm sure we'll be linking up at some point. At some point. We got like 2-3K offer. I don't think we're gonna get, because restock day is in like 2 days. The Crucible's like 15K.
A popping pills
Like
might have what you're looking for.
that's almost worth selling your mini bike for, dude. I don't know. How am I gonna... Alright, let's see here.
Anything particular on your mind?
Dude. Alright. I'm not gonna look into it anymore. I'm not gonna think about it the way she talks to me anymore. I'm just gonna let you guys think about it and see how you guys feel. In the meantime, I'm gonna sell her like everything I own. Cause I wanna buy that Crucible. I am actually...
Alrighty then.
We are riding back
Stay
to
safe out
main
there.
base. Yeah. I'll be back. We gotta buy that Crucible today. We're selling those. I'm not gonna sell like everything under the sun, but we're gonna sell a good chunk of crap, cause if we could get that Crucible this early in the game, that would be game changing.
Hey, hot stuff. Need a little fixing up.
For the couple people that are here, if you don't know, a Crucible is what we need to put on our forge to be able to turn our raw iron into not only iron bars but steel bars, which is the next step past concrete for upgrading like your base materials. But you also need like hella steel bars for, you know, your steel tools and all that. I got a
If I had a Duke for every time someone was
comment
just
I gotta
looking,
delete
I'd be
in
as rich as Trader
Twitch
Joel.
quick. Give me 1 second. I am so bad at this. There we go. There we go. No, we'll just go like this. And boom. And TY. Alright, sorry about that.
Safe supplies.
Had one of those chat
Right. Aw,
like
you
bots
leaving
that
so
came
soon?
in and was
I was hoping
weird,
we could
like,
hang out a while.
so I banned him. Alright. I know you heard that one. She, word for word, just asked to hang out for a while. Or she said she was hoping we could hang out for a while.
Hey there. Are you looking for medical supplies or just here to check out my other wares? I just knew you'd find something you like.
Jen, I think you're about to get jumped. I'm not gonna lie to you. I hear footsteps surrounding this place, and I am leaving. You are on your own. Well, we got 3 people on the YouTube side, if that's accurate, so I don't know. Oh, I didn't want to do that. I want to refresh. There we go. I don't know if, like, I want to end and putz around on my OBS to get Liza P set up, but I do want to end and putz around on my OBS to get Liza P set up. Because I think you guys would enjoy it too, like, but then the stream would have to end, so that means you'd have to find me again too, though that's the only downside. I'm not driving all the way back to base, the other base, because it's not worth it, dude. That'd be half the day in traveling. And I don't think I have enough stuff at this base to sell 15k worth of crap. Yeah, it's over 4 kilometers away. Only 8k now. Dude, I got 8k worth of crap there. Worth it, dude. Because I think, and I might be on glue, but I think since there's 2 of the same gens, I think both of their not stash, but their shop selection, whatever's shared. Their wares or what have you are shared, I think. So I don't think I have to go all the way over to this gen again. Got it. Got what? Got it. Got what I was trying to say, like I was rambling. Because I don't even know what I was trying to say. So if you got it that fast, you are a mind reader. And that is dope. What am I thinking right now, Mr. Mind Reader? Huh? Go on, tell me. Yeah, that's right. You're a phony. I'm just kidding. I believe you could read minds, dude. And I believe that whatever it is, I believe that you got it. For sure. You know what else you got? You got heart, kid. You got spunk. When I was younger, there was this movie, Detroit Rock City. I loved that movie. And there was like this little kid that says that to like an adult. Like, you got spunk, kid. And I never understood what it meant, but even as a kid it made me disgusted. 100%. 100, dude. That is, I'm gonna be honest, I'm a little lost. I was thinking about ending stream at 9 just so I could relaunch stream with a different game, because I got not a new game. It is new. Well, the game itself isn't new, it's one I played and beat, but the DLC is new, and I'm real excited for that. So, I might end up doing that. Well, maybe, we'll see where we're at the, I don't know, 2.5 hour mark. I want to try to get that Crucible, though, while it's fresh on my brain. Waste all my mucking gas doing it, dude. We should also, like, on top of grabbing a bunch of stuff, because we're gonna just sell all. I think you go like this, dude. You go, teach me how to duck, 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 like that, something like that. But I want to grab, on top of like all the armor that I plan on selling, which is like all of my armor, because I'm not gonna wear it. I'd rather just sell it. I'm gonna try to grab a bunch of stuff that we're bringing back to the base, because we're not gonna be coming back here for a long time. Like a long time. And we very well could be just doing our next blood moon in the burnt forest. Possibly. Because this, I can't keep doing this trek. And I don't even like Wrecked. And I mean, my girl Jen That's my girl. And she's even treating me as such. Whereas Rekt is a jerk. And he says very hurtful things to me. One time I almost left that place crying, yo, from the things that he was saying to me. Dude, that sweet old leg of mine. I mean, it's still gonna be there. That's the best part. I don't know how many land claim blocks you're allowed to place. But technically, I don't think there's ever, like, even if I destroyed the land claim block there, I don't think, A, that there's ever gonna be a mission there that would reset that whole base, and B, everything that's there I don't really plan on picking up again. And that's really like the two purposes of a land claim block is A, you can pick up your workbenches from everywhere within the land claim block, and B, you'll never get a quest there from a trader, which would reset everything there. And even if you did get a quest there, obviously the quest would take you there and you'd be like, oh, this is my base. So then you just don't activate the quest. But so the base will still be there, just in case too, because I don't know what's gonna happen for like our first storm while we're in the burnt forest. That's still a mystery to me. Because like before we got the biome badge, like I was saying earlier, it just was like raid sirens were going off and it's like exit biome immediately. But now that we have the biome badge, it's not, there's no sirens, and it just says, you know, storms approaching, seek shelter immediately. And it gives you like a 15-second countdown. And then I think you start losing health after that 15 seconds. I'm just more worried about being mid Blood Moon and then having a storm come. Because A, your vehicles don't work during the Blood Moon. I think only your pedal bike would work because that's not electric, or like all your engines stall out on the Blood Moon. But your bike, I think, is fine. But that all costs stamina. And the zombies are fast. I don't know, man. It's dope because it's like a game that I'm, you know, played a lot and have a lot of hours logged into and am very familiar with, but one, I don't want to say little update and like downplay it, but one update can really like flop the game. Not like change the game, not make the game flop. I guess that almost came out wrong, but change up what you're so used to. Alright. A lot of this junk is staying, and a lot of this junk is going. Hey, knock on wood though, but that new modem seems to be trucking right along. We're not gonna be able to bring everything. I wish we had a drone, or like, I wish you could like pack stuff into like, you know, pick up a chest that was full and put it into another chest and just put like 10 chests in there. That'd be sick. This is all stuff we gotta sell. Alright, let's think about this, because this might very well be our last time coming here for quite some time. Because after we drop that 15k for that crucible, if we're even able to, we're gonna probably need to buy gas. So let's take this stuff and that. We'll take all of our water. Oh, brother. Can I? Oh, sick. Okay, that's actually pretty dope. I didn't think that counted as a workbench. So these are coming home with me. Alright. I don't need the full armor set for this. What does the full set do again? Nope, don't need it. So we don't need the gloves. Seed loot bonus, we'll keep that. Crop harvest, seed harvest, so let's keep that. Take the beans. I'm gonna run out of room, dude, so fast. Especially because I'm trying to sell a bunch of stuff. I could sell direct, technically. That's a good idea. Good idea. That's the thing about this game is like one project, like me right now trying to like kind of move bases and selling is gonna turn into so much more because now in an hour and a half the airdrops come in. Wrecked is gonna upset me. I might shed a tear. I want to play Lies of P a little bit, but I'm also like, and I just love 7 days, dude. Oops. And once I switch over to Lies of P, I'm gonna want to, not even have to, I'm gonna want to mess with my OBS and get my overlays changed up a little bit. Look at that bunny, dude. Fearless ass bunny. I ain't even gonna kill it. Old bugs, dude. Oh, I forgot to grab my cowboy hat.
If you drink all the coffee, look quick, buy quicker, piss off fastest. Cha-ching! Thanks, buddy.
Alright, we need like this the second nicest thing he's ever said to me. All that stuff's coming with us. That's coming. I think I might just make a bunch of food. We should have a bunch of concrete that we need to grab. So let's remember to do that. Just like I said, gas-wise, we can't afford to like keep coming back and forth with the distance between bases. So as painful as it is, we're gonna have to let this one go. Mostly because of the whole like loot stage thing. I'm gonna leave some stuff here just in case we ever do end up here, but like a lot of this stuff has to come back. I'm selling our mini bike. That hurts a little too, but let's load up the bike here. Excuse me. We're gonna leave the parts. Gotta take our ammo, especially because like it might just be me, but I feel like I've noticed a significant increase in the amount of zombies that hang out near our house. Look at all this concrete. It's enough for 130 blocks, dude. Oh, I can't pick up my toilet. What a shame, what a shame. Oh, just had an idea. Hold up. Since we're gonna sell our mini bike, we're gonna place our mini bike and load the mini bike with other things that we're gonna sell, because we can just run back from Rex. Yep, we're selling that wrench. We'll sell half those steroids. We're gonna keep the parts. I got so much stuff, dude. Alright, shiz. I should, oh, brother. Why did we have to be so far away from our other base? That is, I wouldn't, it's saddening. Almost, I guess, for lack of a better term. Because I want to take all this stuff, dude. We got a lot of good stuff here. Take our gunpowder, I guess. Like all these parts. We'll take that for sure, and those for sure. We're gonna end up having to come back. There's just like no way around it. We have like way too much stuff. We won't move the whole base, but like... We're gonna sell our bike too, shiz. Alright, so let's go... And... That's coming with us too. It's almost kind of sad, but it's not at the same time because it's like the start of a new chapter. Consolidate that. We're gonna get that turned into clean water. What? Put those. Ugh. Now the views are starting to like, not pour in, but they're coming in consistently enough that I like don't want to trick people and not play this game. But I do want to play some Lies of P, so at some point tonight I might do that. Even if I don't switch all my OBS stuff like I want to. It would be nice, but timing wise, I don't know, man. I don't know whether I'm coming or going, man. Forget these seeds, man. We'll get more seeds, man. Alright, let's go sell a load quick. Sell our bikes, run back. At least we used up a good amount of the gas out of this thing. It's like the end of an era, dude. The Pine Forest era is closing out.
Morning. I gotta hang. What's the matter? Can't find what you're looking for?
I'm gonna sell you some water too, just because I got a lot. Alright, we need like 6,336.
Shit, man. I treat you that good and you don't even fucking tip me. Selling to even a dumbass like
520
you.
for that, 1248 for that. Why won't you buy this wrench, you freaking nerd? Alright, less than 5,000 guys, we can do this. This is looking a lot more feasible. For what he's trying to buy these bandages for, we're not selling them at that price. We're just gonna...
A sale is a sale,
scrap
even
this.
if it is to a scumbag like you. What the hell do you want this time? Shit, man. I treat you that good and you don't even fucking tip me.
Airdrop's gonna be coming soon. I think once we kind of get this somewhat squared away, decide like exactly what all we're taking, what all we're selling, what all we're bringing, buying the Crucible from Jen, and then getting back to our Burnt Forest home, that's probably when I'll log. That's probably when I'll log and do the Lies of P update, dude. Cause I am excited for that. No, don't do that. Just saying what's goody to one of my boys, yo. Expansion graphics. Expansion graphics. Expansion graphics for another clientele. Is that what you mean? Like some them type of expansions? Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I figure. I mean, it's probably gonna be. I would say probably another hour in game, another IRL hour before I'll probably log, and then I'll putz around on OBS, get another quick scene thrown together, just because I want to get on some Liza P pretty bad. Not gonna lie to you. Alright, let's sell some regular ammo. God, we are running out of space, you guys. I'm freaking out. Some of the stuff's just gonna have to stay behind, I guess. That'd be cool too, yeah. Dude, for sure. Like, God, I love you, man. I mean, I love you no matter what, but the fact that you're just winging that stuff out for a game that I just downloaded today, like, that's short notice. If I had waited like another 20 minutes before launching stream, I probably would be playing Liza P, because that's about the same time that you sent me those. Because then I probably would have just whipped it all up. I'm not, you know, saying like it. You get it, what I'm saying. But. Oh yeah, dude, do your thing. Take your time. I was ready to play. I was fully prepared to play Liza P with all 7 Days to Die overlays. Like, it really wouldn't have bothered me too much. That's how, how excited I am for this update, and B, it did just look good enough that I ain't even tripped. Alright, yeah, we're gonna have to make multiple trips, dude. Dang, we got the Unga Bunga crew in chat tonight. I don't think I got enough emotes to hit back at y'all. Hold up. There you go. Official. Professional. Alright, we got an airdrop to get. We also have 4,024 dukes to get. So, let's start doing that. Look at all these mods just sitting here to be sold, dude. Alright. For real though. How am I looking on gas? Okay, not bad. Once we get the fuel saver and the reserve storage tank mod, I won't care. Then traveling between bases, well, it's only just going to be time that we're losing, which whatever. But with how far away it is in between bases and how we currently can't make our own gas because we don't have a beaker.
Good afternoon, jackass.
So we're kinda,
what make up your mind or make your
stuck,
way out?
Stuck in a rock and a hard place type situation. We are so close to being able to get the Crucible.
Well, don't let the door hit you on your way out.
Well, let's take a little break from selling our soul to Wrecked quick. Let's run and grab our supply drop, which almost looks like it's in the snow biome. I got smoothies, so we're good, dude. Okay. Maybe if I press the right button. Definitely a good place to start. Oh, hopefully we don't get a rock chucked at us by a Yeti. Am I right? Dude, for real. And then there's just one guard in the frickin' care package. Or supply drop. He is bleeding. He is burning. He is still standing. Not anymore. Anything to sell? Did not mean to take those. Ooh, 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 ooh. It's coming right for us. Power attack. So that, for example, that's how slow a power attack is when you're using it on a dead animal. That's how fast it is on zombies. So that's the trick is, and then you just turn your camera, and that's how you can harvest fast. In case anyone was curious. Saw a. Can we just see a mountain lion over there? Or am I tripped? No, there it is. Ah. All right, there we go. All right, let's harvest this bobcat, and then we're gonna go sell it all direct because we are so close to a crucible. If that's the other, I get why they changed it, but like that cap that they put on to where now, like, you know, I can only find up to a certain degree of item quality in the Pine Forest. Like, you're forced to go to the next biome, and you're almost like forced to have to make a base there and stuff, because we're to the point now where like there's no point in staying at the Pine Forest, except for like if we want an easy blood moon for whatever reason, which those days may come. But right now it's basically set up that we gotta go live next to our girl Jen.
If you want some fancy good afternoon greeting, go suck up to Trader Joel. If you want some food or drink, I'll take care of you.
Sounds weird, dude.
Fine, take a fucking look. You gotta
Oh, I didn't want to sell all 30 of that animal fat.
Can't you see we're overstocked on those?
That sucks. Oh, well. Dude, this is that Will Ferrell movie, cause everything must go, dude. Yeah. I can only buy 8 of that item. Oh, probably cause you gotta adjust a bunch of water now, don't you? You really don't have that much. You're kind of being a jerk about this a little bit. All right, for real.
Thank you very much, and
we're
now
really
you
close.
Can go fuck yourself.
So let's run back to base. Let's just find some stupid stuff. Let's grab that vending machine because I don't even know how to. I don't know how they work. Yeah, dude, do whatever. I appreciate you even swinging by. I lucked out, not lucked out per se, but last night. We were up last night. We put up some good numbers. Like, it wasn't even like my longest stream or nothing, but we gained 5 subs yesterday, which is like, I was just cheesing the whole stream because for like the last couple days I've been, you know, putting out shorts and stuff, and then waking up and seeing that I've been at 20 subs on YouTube for not forever, but felt like forever. And then all of a sudden it was just like they were just one of them came in from a Dragon Ball Legends video short that I posted, and then the rest came from the live stream. I was cheesing. I don't think I said thank you enough, dude. I don't think I could say thank you enough. It was exciting just to even bump up them 5. I'm pushing for that 50, dude, because I want to be able to vertically stream on top of my horizontal streams. That's the big push right now. Oh, and we got our 10th sub on. Our 10th follower on Twitch, so that automatically like updated its own goal, which was pretty sick. So now we're up to pushing for 20. But it's dope to like look at the sub goals and we're like halfway there on each one. That's sick. It's exciting and it's sick. And like I said, I was just a cheesing yesterday. Just couldn't help myself. I was just so happy. It wasn't like I was like, I wouldn't say I was getting down on myself or anything, but like, it was almost, I guess, disappointing for lack of a better term. Like, you post 3, 4 shorts and you wake up and those shorts are up to like 800 views a piece, but the channel itself hasn't progressed. Again, I wouldn't say it's like frustrating. I wouldn't say I would almost say like slightly disheartening, maybe, but I wouldn't, like beat myself up over it too hard or anything. But either which way, short story long, dude, it was so dope to just like, dang, we got another sub. Dang, we just got another sub. Dang, we just got another sub. I was stoked. It was dope. So, and then we had little man's birthday today. Oh, dude, yeah. I almost could have left it up, just farmed engagement off of him. Let him just sit there and keep trying to raid. I would have, well, I guess I can't say what I would have or wouldn't have done, because I don't know what I would have or wouldn't have done, but there's probably some nasty stuff they're saying. Yeah, for sure, yeah, see? And then I bet you, like, if you would have not farmed, yeah, I guess actually, for lack of a better term, but just sat there and, like, intentionally just kept pushing their buttons and farming them just a little bit, then the comments would have went up, and then the more the comments went up, the more the views probably would have went up. But even, like, it's crazy, dude. And so I still laugh about it, because I've been posting Dragon Ball Legends, the mobile game, like, content here and there. Like, I'm not a full-blown one way or the other. But yeah, that's true too. Don't wanna look like a big old jerk out there. But yeah, I've posted a few Dragon Ball Legends shorts of my fights and whatever, and I think my best one prior to a couple days ago was like 400 or 500 views, maybe 6. And then I posted one that I thought for sure, like, yeah, this is, I added a popular sound that a lot of other Dragon Ball Legends videos had, and I'm like, this one's gonna get some good views. And that one's sitting at, I think, like 13 views still. And then I posted one just like 2-3 days ago, and it is now my most viewed short. And last I checked, it was up to like 2,500 maybe. Yep, 2,500. 2,585, and it was me doing a nasty 1v3 comeback with Frieza. Yeah, dude. The thing that was like not even tricky, but it was like, for me, with like, especially with like the DBL thing, there's no like rhyme or reason to like what, the video I thought that was gonna get decent views is sitting at, sorry, the Dragon Ball Legends video I thought was gonna do good on views is sitting at 15, and I posted it a while ago, like within this week, and then I posted another video like 2 shorts later, and that one's sitting at 2,500. It's crazy. That's the part that it's like where it gets tricky, because it's like the videos you think are gonna do good didn't, flopped.
Afternoon.
And then the ones that you just kind of post like, dang, I can't believe I shouldn't have even won this match, but I'm gonna post it. And then those are the ones that are getting likes and comments and all that. It's interesting. Yo, I just sold all my oil on accident. But we got enough for a crucible. So let's stop selling stuff.
I treat you that good, and
go
you
get
don't
it.
even fucking tip me.
Don't worry, Wrecked. I'm never gonna talk to you again. Don't you worry. That's another reason why I'm like pushing hard for the 50 subs is, one, I want to be able to stream vertically no matter what game I'm playing. But once I'm able to stream vertically, then I'm gonna start streaming some DBL content, or at least like live streaming real fights instead of just recordings or recordings of my replays and stuff. But if you get the chance next time you're on YouTube, hop on, you know, swing through that channel, and if you haven't already, just watch that Frieza short, because not only is it like dope as far as I was down to my last character and the dude sold and I killed all 3 of his characters with like my last character on a sliver of health, but I don't know, I think it's a pretty dope video. It's not like I did anything, you know, editing wise or anything to like make it extra dope, but just like the fight itself and everything was dope, in my opinion. Alright, now we're just gonna put a lot of this junk back now that we got the money that we need. Coal we'll be able to get a lot of in the burnt forest, so I'm not stressing that. Now it's time to kind of really just take the stuff that we think we're gonna need, or what we want the most, which is pretty much gonna be food. I really truthfully didn't mean to sell all my oil, but I don't think it's going to take that long to get some back. Booyah! What? We're popping off tonight. What up? That's one thing that's I should be able to do too, is keep the Twitch stream up and then just change the that might mess with people though, when they see like 7 Days to Die images on like a Liza P titled stream. So I might just end and relaunch once we slow down a little bit. I'm itching my leg, despite how it might look. I'm just so excited you guys are here. Nah, but for real, like, I think around 10 I'll probably end this stream. Putz around, I'm gonna pop up a new scene on my OBS, get that laid out for Liza P quickly, but also I still want it to look half decent, and then I'm gonna have to get some Liza P in, cause A, I don't think I'm close to being able to start the DLC, which is kind of a bummer, but B, I've been waiting to play this game for a while, Brian. I think I'm like loaded up. Do I got any steroids on me, dude? I need some steroids. I think the bike's load. Oh, no, we got free spot. We got a free spot. 69 glue. Huh. Alright, for real, guys. Let's get real here. We could take one more thing with us. One thing. More concrete, I guess. No. That's just, I can always make some later. We're gonna end up having to make a second trip, or 5, because there's just way too much good stuff here to leave behind, but... Back to our other home! Actually, we're gonna just take a stop at our girlfriend's house. We're gonna see if, since she's got that twin sister, if they share loot, or if we have to go see her twin to get the crucible. But either, oh, hold on, sorry. I don't know how I'm gonna pull this off. I'm gonna have to put some bullets away or something. Jesus. I almost left without my mods, for like my, benches. So like one of my forges I think has a bellows and maybe an anvil. But like all these mods and stuff that I got for like my collectors, I got others for other stuff. I just don't have room for this stuff, dude. I got an idea. repair, 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 repair. There we go. Still don't think that's enough room. Alright, let's see. Nope. Yep. This is friggin' tough, dude. I'm not making any legendary parts, so soon anyway. So let's leave that. I don't need all that meat on me, so let's leave that. Because I'm gonna take my concrete mixer. Look at all that iron just sitting there. This is where I should be making my steel, because I got a ton of iron there, but I can't stay here anymore. There's like nothing for us here. There's like no point in us staying here. Apart from like our base is here and all our stuff is here. But we're capped out on the loot we can receive from anything here except for I think supply drops and maybe the traders. And plus it's like I'm trying to kind of do stuff a little different as opposed to the same old rigmarole all the time, so changing it up ain't too bad. We got a workbench there already. I don't think we need to bring another forge because they're really not that hard to make. I guess we'll take our iron and maybe our steel. So let's go put our cowboy hat back because that's just for selling stuff. Although it would get us a little bit better price on the crucible, but only by 4%. So it's not like crazy. But I wanted to take, what was I trying to take with me though? Oh yeah, our steel. It's only 13, but it's some. Alright, now hold on. Son of a biscuit. Alright, we're not gonna take this, and we're gonna leave the spaghetti. Because I forgot about this stuff. Dude. We just got too much stuff. Too much stuff. Dirty deeds and they're done dirt cheap. Alright, let's go to the Burnt Forest base. BFB, dude. The BFFOB. Burnt Forest Forward Operating Base. Either way, even if we forgot something, we'll just have to come back, because that's another thing that the truck is really dope for, is it has just insane storage. And eventually we'll get a drone, and when you have or can make a level 6 drone, you can put I think 4 mods on it, and you can put 4 of one of the same mods, which is the drone, not armor slot, but carry capacity. And so you can essentially make it to where your drone can carry like more than you, so then you can loot and put everything on your drone, and then loot some more, put everything on your bike or the truck, whatever you're driving, and then loot some more and fill yourself up. And then you're really making out like a fat rat, dude. For sure. But we won't be getting a drone for a while. I'm not building the truck because it's just, the truck is the same. The truck and the motorcycle drive the same speed. The only difference is the truck holds more stuff and can fit more people in it without any mods. But we're playing solo, so it's not like we really need the truck. And it's really, it handles like a pig, dude. It's more convenient. It's convenient, like, for this instance, like if I'm changing bases, I have extra storage space, or if like you and a buddy don't want to take your 2 motorcycles and you want to save gas or whatever and carpool, you know, that's when the truck comes in handy. But I'm pretty sure you can even slap a sidecar on this thing. Worst case scenario. It's gonna be a bit, I think, before we can get a drone, but you know, it'd be friggin' really dope is with while you Itless is while you were watching UFC, is if somehow you could like be remotely working on my OBS even like while I was using it, and then you were like setting up my scene for me, so then I could just go straight to Liza P. But it's not a big deal because I still have to like get better with that stuff anyway. But we're getting there, dude. Every stream we're getting experience and we are leveling the F up, dude. 50 an hour? Shiz. I can't imagine it take you that long. You're pretty dang good, dude. You're pretty fast. I don't know if you'd be able to... Would you be able to make a scene on OBS while I'm using OBS? So I guess that's the real question. $50 an hour? Oh, okay. This is exactly what I was worried about. And if we die with all of this stuff on us in the middle of this storm, I'm gonna flip. I am gonna flip. So I guess we're just gonna seek shelter here, because I really don't know what to expect with this storm. I don't know if my bike's getting destroyed. Okay, so that's a start. Awesome, that's a good start. Orange Eyes, we'll take care of you first. Check this out. Hit the window screen button, tab at the same time. Yeah, I'm gonna wait for that. I don't know how long the storm's gonna last. That really puts a damper on things, like our entire plan that we're working on right now. Like the entire effing day. We're not that far from Jen, so let's see if we can make it there in 16 seconds. I don't think we just like insta die at 12 seconds, but our bike handles very poorly in a storm. And I think we start losing health after like the timer counts down. Yep. I don't know how much. We lose a pretty fat chunk, dude. 11 every 3 seconds, so that's something. Okay, so that's dope. And we can buy a crucible.
For you,
we don't have.
I would stay open. I'll take a peek at my selection.
She just hit on me. She just hit on me. You guys all heard it. She called me good looking, and she doesn't. So the inventory is not shared. That's.
If I had a Duke for every
awesome.
time someone was just looking, I'd be as rich as Trader Joel.
Is that it? Storm's over? Nice. Yeah, dude, for sure, and that I am greatly appreciative of, no matter what. And yeah, I think I'll be able to whip it together like pretty quick. Music, I'm gonna try to not necessarily take my time with too much, but like that music's more like, because they have like records in the game, and they have like obviously their own soundtrack for the game, so it's like got like a more almost like classical sound to it. But I can almost guarantee you, out of like all the 50 songs that you sent me, I'll be able to come up with something. How long I got going? Not much longer. I think I'm gonna just, I'm gonna get to the base, the new base. I'm gonna drop some stuff off. I'm gonna run up to Jen, buy that crucible before she loses or changes up her stock rotation. So I'd say like, oh, I'm going the wrong way. Probably 20 minutes. But you don't have to go like too crazy. I guarantee you I could probably find something out of like what you already sent me. But even like just look up like one Liza P song, because like they all kind of have I can't say they all have the same feel, but it's all like classical. There's some bangers on that game. Like there's some music that like just sits there and make you like close your eyes and just like paint a picture in your mind. They did really good with the soundtrack on that game. God, I am so excited to play it. I want to figure out though, cause like, what I want to do is like right now I still have the old scenes from like my first few streams, the first like batch of stuff that we set up. And that's still on this scene technically, so I want to like clear those off and just label this as the 7 Days to Die scene, and then create a whole new scene after I copy this one and back it up just in case. So then that way, just whatever, you know, if it's like, okay, we're doing 7 Days to Die, boom, one click of a button and then there's all my stuff, as opposed to like having like 7 Days to Die stuff and then the next list of, you know, accidentally click on the wrong thing. But all that stuff we learn as we go. That was a mine, I think. It'd be cool to kind of see too, like, you know, like I'll be probably addicted to Liza P once I start playing that, and so we'll probably stream that for a week and just kind of see like how that does as far as numbers and attention from viewers and stuff, because there's no way with like my love of gaming that I could tie myself down to just one genre or just one specific game. I just couldn't do it. I'm a gamer through and through. Welcome to our new sick base. We'll have a lot of organizing to do. I'm not gonna do it tonight, but I am gonna end up moving the whole base over here. Like this is the new home. Alright, now we gotta run up to Jen. I'm gonna buy that cruise, and then that's it. Well, I'll drive the crucible back here. I'm not gonna do anything as far as like organizing or any more base management stuff, because we'll still end up with over a 3-hour stream. I try to end them at like even increments if I can help it, but I am so excited to play Liza P. And I'm not even gonna be able to go straight into the DLC, so it's gonna be like I'm thinking about just creating another, like starting over again. And so that way we can do it like we are with this and kind of do like a numbered series out of it. Might be worth something. And then maybe like, obviously I'll be streaming the game, but maybe I'll like, how I hit the record button for the Blood Moons, maybe like every boss attempt that I do, I'll make sure to record it. Because then I could try to like edit that, like all my deaths, and try to make a video out of each boss kind of a thing. I'm excited that. And knock on wood, but this new
Welcome to
modem
my store this fine evening.
seems to be kicking
Need
ass.
some relief? Trader Jen's got what you need.
Boom, dude.
Thank
We
you
just
so much.
pretty.
Hey, come
Thank
again.
you. You nasty girl. Sorry. She brings out the worst in me. We pretty much sold like a lot of our base to get this, but all that level 1 and 2 armor, A, has been sitting there since I built that base and put that chest there, and B, I ain't never gonna wear it because, like, I'm trying to replace all my level 1 and 2 stuff. Not very hard because I'm still wearing level 1 stuff and I've had numerous times and opportunities to replace it, but you get what I mean? Either fucking way. We got a cruise. We got a cruise, Bruce. Now where's the juice? Time to get loose as a goose. Tell Jen to shake her caboose. Call Rhett, ask for a truce. Psych, cause I'm gonna drop a deuce in his shoes. Bars. Oh, Fate's Motel, dude. You know what that's a play on words for, right? Damn, I got a pond in my backyard. I mean, it's not really my backyard, but I got a pond in my neighbor's backyard. Alright. I am going to end this stream on both YouTube and Twitch, so that way I can launch a completely new stream by about hopefully like 10:30 for just Liza P. So you guys that are here on the Twitch side and anybody on the YouTube side, I appreciate you stopping by. If you are interested in my favorite Souls-like, that is not, well, I just said Souls-like, so obviously it's not a Soulsborne. Keep an eye out for when I go live here in about a half hour for some Liza P action. Until then, I will catch you guys later, and I appreciate you stopping by. Oh, hold on, I gotta hit you with the end.